Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's time for another reading. I have already saged the area, and I've asked for guidance from Spirit. Today, we're going to be doing a general reading for the Aries collective, and it will be for those with Aries placements in the Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This may not resonate with everyone. This is a collective reading. There are so many people out there, so many Aries. Hopefully this will be something helpful for at least a few of you. So let's go ahead and see what the energies are today. This is also a timeless reading, so that when you find this reading, it was meant for you to see it at that time. I'm going to start the reading off by pulling a card from the Animal Spirits deck. This is a really pretty deck. I've never used it before, but I've been shuffling it and working with the energy on it, and it's a really, really nice card. It actually has the meanings of the cards printed on the back, which is really convenient, so you don't have to search that up. It's mostly it's an animal deck. It's an animal spirit deck. So it may not necessarily tell us who your animal spirit is. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get energy from the spirit animals to see what might be the flavor for our reading today. The card for today is the Raven. And of course, that makes me want to say, quote the Raven, and nevermore. What this means, the Raven card, the symbol is creation, magic, and illumination. The Raven is frequently associated with powerful magic and omens. Its symbolism parallels that of the coyote and the rabbit in Native American myths, and it is worshipped as a deity. The Haida and the Tlingit peoples of Western Canada and Alaska revered the raven as a hero and helper of human beings, a role reflected in the bird's prominent position in the totems of the Northwest. The raven is believed to have placed the sun, moon, and stars in the sky, bringing light to the people both day and night. Bit mysterious. Ravens are a mysterious bird. We have ravens here where I live. This is the first place I've ever lived in the United States where we actually have ravens. They're beautiful animals. They're beautiful to watch. I'm going to knock everything over here. So there might be something a little mystical or magical about the energies in this reading. I think what I'm going to do first, I have another deck which I've never used in readings before. This is the Celtic Messages, and it's a really beautiful deck. I've been eager to use it. I'll pull some energy from here and see what comes out to kind of give us another taste of the flavor of the reading. I'm drawn by intuition and spirit guidance to pick 3. So let's go ahead and pick 3 of these cards. The first one is the Hearth Fire, Family Support and Nourishment. Spirit, please guide me to select another card for the Aries collective. And the one we're going to be choosing now is Brooch, which is building bridges and bringing it together. I couldn't read it against the blue of the card. All right, so building bridges, bringing things together. That's pretty good to start out. I like those energies. Let's see what we got for the third one. I need guidance for one more card, please. for the collective. Harp. Leisure, creativity, and artistry. That's a pretty card too. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I think you're being guided so far from what I can see here. This is a nice combination. This is a very nice combination. Family support, nourishment, creating, artistry, building bridges. Yeah, it's harmony. I think a lot of these, the meaning here that we're looking at, just putting these three together would be harmony. Going to get the tarot out now and see what's going on here. I am drawn to pull 5 tarot cards from this deck to get a general idea of what's going on. 5 cards, please, Spirit. 5 cards. The first one. Queen of Swords. Reversed. I need a second card, please, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles. Another card. One more card, please, Spirit. For 3. We have, oh, this is a good one. We have the 6. Oh, that's a great card. 6 of Cups. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, I have, oh, look. It's the 8 of Pentacles. It's the work. I'm working on it card. I'm working on it. And we need one more, Spirit. One more card. Please lead me to the 5th card for the collective. And that one is the World. Ooh, I'm liking most of these, with the exception of that one. All right, let's take a look at these 5. And then we'll put a few more out. Routine, returning to one's roots. Yes. By way of questions and answers, if you're asking a yes or no about something in this reading, if that's what you're wondering about, even though we have one of the yes cards in reverse here, there are still 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 yes cards. So whatever it is that you're hoping for, it looks like it's going to be a yes. I do want to address this Queen of Swords, which when she shows up upside down, it's not very nice. Yeah, it's not very nice. When she's in the normal position, in the not in the reverse position, she can be very she's a truth teller. She tends to cut through lies. She can be a little bit on the blunt side. But when she's upside down, she becomes a lot more malicious. She's it says gossip, malicious, lies, bias, loss, misery. One who puts people down and cannot be trusted. In other words, bitch. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying this card could be any gender, but I'm just saying there's somebody in your life who's going to be difficult. It's probably going to be a feminine energy that you're going to find difficult. Somebody might be working against you for whatever it is that you're trying to create, as it says here in the harp, the bridges you're trying to build, as it says here in the brooch, and the family support that you need. This could be a family member. I'm kind of getting that feeling. This might be someone in your family that is not supportive of what you're doing or what your goals are. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. He takes his time about stuff. And he's very practical. He's very down to earth. He's a messenger. He brings messages to you, usually messages concerning finance or material things. But this is a yes card, so that's great. The next card is one of my absolute favorites, and it is the Six of Cups. And this card refers to one's childhood. It refers to memories. It refers to the past, nostalgia, reunions. It can often indicate a reconciliation if that's something that you're asking about. But it is telling us yes. The next card is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is a card of course, it says patience, but it's also a card of working. It's building something. It can be building anything. It can be building something in your work, building something in your personal life, building something for your family. And that's really kind of interesting because we have up in these other cards, the creativity and the bridges, building bridges, family support, building bridges with family. And it might even mean trying to build a bridge with this particular individual here who, for whatever reason, is not really being supportive or necessarily kind right now, okay? There may be someone in your life like that. The World is another beautiful card to see in this reading, and it is a definite yes. It's always a yes. The World is the wrapping up of something. It's achievement. It's accomplishing a goal. It's a feeling of wholeness. It is often the last step before rebirth. Okay, it's the wrapping up of a situation, something that that you feel has reached its end and perhaps needs to be reborn again as the Fool, because the Fool is the next card that's coming up after the World. So what we have here, there's a lot of building going on so far in this reading. We're building something here, and I think it has to do with family. I think it has to do with creativity, and I think family support is going to be something that really, really, really matters. And I'm getting a download. This person right here, this miserable person, could be part of your family, could be someone who, I'm sad to say, doesn't believe in you, okay? But every other card that we're seeing here speaks opposite of that. It says that you can do it. You can do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. And that could refer to anything. It could refer to a new job. It could refer to mending family relationships. It could refer to, putting a marriage back together, or, a relationship even. This doesn't really look like a straight out relationship reading, but I do see this card from the past, and it says it is returning to one's roots. That's one of the meanings of this card. But it also can mean reconciliation, so keep the door open for that. That's very possible as well in the coming time period in the season. Let's go ahead and go over now to the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot, which is just so pretty. It's such a beautiful deck. I love working with this deck. It has just the most gorgeous images on it. I've been using it quite a bit. I haven't had it for that long, but I think what we're going to need now, I'm getting from Spirit that I should draw a total of 7 for these. So let's go ahead and draw 7 of these tarot cards from this deck. Number 1. Oh, great. That's a good card. 6 of Swords. That's excellent. All right. We need a second card, please. Okay, that one popped out. That one popped out. That's the Two of Pentacles. I need a third card, please. This Aries corrective. Another one popped out. This is a Page of Swords. All right, need another card. Another card for the collective, please, Spirit. Oh dear, we have the Devil. So we're going to pull 3 more to finish up our message here today. Okay, that one popped out. It's 10 of Wands. That card's been showing up a lot lately. Y'all must be carrying some burdens or something, because this is like the 3rd time that the 10 of Wands has showed up in a reading. So let's go ahead and grab 2 more and see if we can suss out all the details here. I need 2 more cards, please, Spirit. 2 more. 2 more. Thank you, Spirit. That one's sticking out. It's the 7 of Pentacles. And we need 1 more card. 1 more card, please. 1 more card, Spirit. This one is sticking out. Thank you. And we have the 4 of Swords. Got a pretty goodly amount of swords in this reading, which is stuff in the mind. So we go up here to this troubled, reversed Queen of Swords, who's obviously got a lot of stuff on her mind and is just not in a very good space right now. I don't like to say that anyone is a bad person, because we all at different times of our lives, maybe we have been bad, maybe we have gone through a difficult patch where we haven't been able to dig ourselves out. That could be what we're talking about here. You know, leave the door open for that. But I do get a strong feeling that this is part of someone's family, whether it's a husband, a son, a daughter, a father, a mother, whatever it is. But before we read further, let's remember that whatever it is that you're asking about, whatever's on your mind in this reading, the answer is yes. You have 4 yeses. So remember, you can do this. Whatever else may come, you can do this. All right, the 6 here, swords, means traveling from rough waters into smooth waters. You can see up ahead here, or maybe you can't see it if I don't hold the card up. You can see over here there's nice tranquil water with leaves and whatnot floating in it. And this woman, this feminine energy, who could really be any gender at all, it's just a feminine energy, has a child sitting with her in the boat. She's got the boatman rowing away, and she and her child are going into a safer place. That's a very interesting depiction of that card, because we see the front of these 2 characters and the boatman, because in the Rider Waite, if I can talk, you only see the back. It's kind of cool to see the side and the front. This card is definitely something moving away from a rough spot into a better place. This 2 of Pentacles is a juggling. This person is staying busy, let's put it that way. This person is trying to keep both of these pentacles in suspension. And in the back, you can see it looks like there's a ship that's kind of rollicking around a bit there at sea, and the waters look a little bit choppy. But this person is someone who has a lot on their mind, someone who is juggling, whether it's a career and a romance, or juggling, motherhood and, a creative endeavor, whatever it is that they may be, they're juggling. This card also can mean juggling in relationships, but I'm not getting a whole lot of relationship energy from this reading. So, you can take it as it applies to you. But, just keep in mind that someone in this picture has a lot going on, and they're trying to juggle stuff. This page, this page of swords, he is also a messenger. He is a messenger of truth. He brings truth into situations. He can also be someone who is strategic, someone who is a bit stealthy, someone who likes to do research and find out information, as well as spying. This can be a card of spying. So someone is kind of paying close attention at what you're doing. The devil energy is very restrictive. We all know what the devil means. We all know that it's all evil and whatever. But the devil can mean a connection to be controlled by desires, to be controlled by materialism, if I can talk, to be under the spell of lust rather than love. It can be chained to something that is not good for us. Or it can also mean someone who carries this energy, And that makes me think about this upside down Queen of Swords. And as much as I hate to say it, this person might be carrying this energy right now. And this person right here, or this energy and this person, this is probably going to be your hindrance. Whatever it is that's holding you back, this person, you've got to deal with this person in order to reach whatever goals it is you're trying to get to. But this is definitely a fly in the ointment here. Devil is not a good card. Ten of Wands is a burden. As I've said before here when we were looking at this Two of Pentacles, this is a card of burden. Someone's carrying a heavy burden on their back. Someone has a lot of responsibility under their belt. Someone would like to put down a burden because, boy, that's a lot of wands. That's a lot of wands, and he's really struggling with them too. You can tell he's just really having a hard time with that. So someone is having a hard time. This card is growth. It's watching and waiting to see what the results will be of what you have grown. All right. Whatever project you may have been working on, you might have planted the seeds for this project. You might have decided to take a little bit of a step back and see how things are going to go. It's like planting your seeds and waiting for them to come to fruition. The last card is the Four of Swords, and this is the Rest card. And this illustration pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? Yeah. This card combined with this card, they're both kind of like not a lot of energy in either of these. Okay. That tells me that you need to back away a little bit. Just a little bit. You need to give whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve, you need to give it a little bit of breathing space. You need to take a time out, and you need to just stand back and let things play out. Let the seeds that you've planted or the ideas that you've put out there blossom and grow. These are both cards of standing back and not taking action right now. Okay? Now, if I were going to tie this together, this reading is a little bit all over the place, but I'm starting to get an understanding. I think you're going to have to put a burden down. That's the first thing. My suspicion is the burden has to do with the energies in the Devil and the energies in this Queen. This could be someone who is putting a lot of stress on you. And as I said before, I keep getting the download of this is someone in your family. This is someone in your family or someone who you consider to be family. Someone who has a strong influence on your life. And I'm getting the feeling that it is an elder. I'm getting the feeling that it is someone over the age of 35 or 40. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. This person has some very negative energy attached to them, and you're going to need to disconnect yourself as much as you can from this person, so that you can get your 4 yeses. You might have to build a bridge to perhaps learn to reach your goals in this situation by dealing with this person or removing them from your life if you can do it. Not everybody can. If this is your family member, you can't very well just get rid of them, right? But you do have to try to build a bridge to overcome that. This is creativity and artistry and leisure. Don't allow whatever's going on here and here to stand in your way of what you're trying to achieve, because you will achieve it. Yes, 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 and yes. You're going to get there. But I'm here to tell you that with these 2 cards, where they're at and what they mean, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to step back, to take a step back or two. Continue to create, but take a step back and let it flourish and let it grow and let it come to full fruition. All right. Don't rush it. All right. Don't rush it. You are going to be seeing improvements in perhaps this situation, because you're going to be going from a very rough place to a quieter place. And I'm beginning to feel that very strongly that it is you who is juggling and working with a heavy load. I think you've got some burdens on you right now that are being complicated by this person who might be trying to stand in the way of or discourage your success. Okay? So hang in there. My advice is hang in there, take a break, put down as much of this burden as you conceivably can, get as far away from this person, or try to build a bridge with this person if you have to, keeping in mind that people are watching you. They're watching how you handle it. They're watching how you handle this situation. So be very careful in how you handle it. Don't get overwhelmed. It's easy to get overwhelmed. Okay, that card's got a lot going on. This one is a burdensome card. The Knight of Pentacles, very slow energy. So again, it's tied in with this. Whatever you're going to try and do is not going to happen overnight. Whatever you're doing, there's going to be a lot of work involved. This is the card of work, okay, of perfecting one's craft. You're going to have to put a lot of work into this, okay? But you will reach your goal, okay? You're going to reach it. That's the end right there. The world. You're going to reach it, okay? And someone from the past or something from the past is going to help you get to where you need to go. Okay, Aries Collective, I hope that resonates with you folks. And I want to thank you for coming by to watch my video. And I hope that you will subscribe and like, because I'm really trying to build my channel. I'm still new on YouTube. And also hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when I'm posting new videos. Thanks again, everyone. See you soon.